Okay, we came back to our main room, and I guess that you said some good stories about things you will never forget. And you told your friends why. Why are they still in your memory? Okay, so here, now, memories make the man. That's a saying. Can you please look this up? Try to look, what does this mean?
I think I know it without looking up. I can give a guess. I can give a guess.
Okay, you're going to say yes, but before you say yes, we need you to look this up on Google and try to understand what does this mean. Then you can give us some examples on how memories make the man. So let's do this now, guys.
It gives him his personality, what happens to him.
Look up this sentence on Google, try to understand what does it mean, then come back and tell us if you agree or disagree and give us some examples.
Okay.
Ms. Radwa will run this part. Okay, guys, who's ready to speak? Radwa?
Okay, let's go.
I'm ready.
Who's ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, great. Go on, you did.
Like it means that you have so much memories, like the stuff you didn't know about, you learned, you change your mind about stuff, and it made your personality this way. Like a coincidence happened with you, or not a coincidence, an issue happened with you, you learned from that issue, and then it upgraded your personality. Like you understand how issue works, and if it happens to you again, you know how to solve it.
Yes, yes, actually correct. So this is called experience, Yazid.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, thank you very much, Yazid. You want to add something, Yazid? Okay, who is ready? Who can talk?
I have the same. I want to say like that. Ziad said that situation can make the man, and every time he put in a bad situation, it makes his personality better, and he have an experience to face any problem came to him, will come to anyone. So like what Ziad said, I agree with him.
Yes, yes, actually, yes, totally correct. Thank you very much, Yehai. George?
For me?
Noor, okay, Noor, I'm
Would
sorry.
I?
Yes.
Okay. For me, yeah, I agree with that. As when we have experience, whatever hard or good, we have to, or that let us more strong than before. When we have a lot of experience in our life that help us to deal or behave with different situation we have.
Yes, sure. Sure, yes. It's experience that affects our lives. Thank you very much, Noor. Okay, who else is ready? Abdul Qadir, are you ready?
I think that the situations that the man uh, that comes in front of the man uh, uh, makes his personality.
Yes.
I can add something.
Okay, sure, Yazid, go on.
Probably that's the reason they say that young people should learn from elders, because elders have experience in life.
Yes, sure. Sure, of course. You know that the wise man who can like learn from others' mistakes. This is the wise man.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Yazid. Johanna?
Yes.
Hello, Johanna. Okay. Can you answer the question?
Yes, I agree with it. Because when you don't have memories, you don't have personality to talk about or anything to talk about.
Yes. Thank you very much, Johanna. Thank you. Just want to add something that sometimes we watch some films, like the hero of the film, like forgot he lost all his memory, and when he like acting like this, we feel that he is a lost person, like he has no identity. So our memories is our identity. That's my point of view. Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so I think we have done.
Okay, you're done with this. So that's really a good point to consider, my friends. Because sometimes you listen to a song and this song brings many memories back to you. Maybe a smell of food or perfume. What do you have to say about this stuff, guys? Let's go for hi, I will start.
Yes.
Okay, hi, you read the question and try to give me a detailed answer to it.
Yeah, I think I have an answer
Yes,
to
I
that.
agree with this. That the smells make me remember the memory and the time and the person who I with. So yes, the smell and the perfume actually is really remind me with everything happened in that day.
Thank you so much, Abdul Qadir or Ziad, who was talking. Ziad?
Yeah, it's something like when you used to see something or smell some certain stuff when you were young, and then when you just take a long time, not take a long break, not seeing it or smelling it, and then after long years you smell it or see it, your memory it just like your memories you go back to the childhood where you used to play with this toy or see it or smell such things.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Like
What
something
about
happened to me, but we had an attic that's full of old stuff. My mother asked me to clean the attic. It's been a long time, no one entered it for a long time. I just saw very old stuff that I didn't know that I would remember, not believe, remember.
Great. What about Johanna?
Yes, it can be the smell of a food.
Hmm.
My
Tell
favorite
tell
food.
us a situation.
My favorite food from when I am young, from my childhood, is macaroni farm. I don't know what macaroni بشاميل.
Okay.
When my mom I love it so much. And when my mom cook it and I smell it, I remember when I first ate it when I was young and how I was happy with it.
That's a nice memory, my friend. Great. Okay, this is really great. Now let's go for Noor.
Okay, we have a record for my father. He died when I was 7 years old. Yeah.
We're sorry for
When I
you.
listen, okay, thanks. When I listen to that, I remember every second I spend with them.
Mm.
The way of his talking, his laughing, everything.
Hmm. I'm so sorry for this, and wish you can just remember him while he's happy, and you become happy when you remember such things. Okay, now hello Maluka, how are you? Welcome back, and this is our question now. I would like you to read and get your answer, or be prepared with your answer after we listen to George. George, do you have something to say here?
No.
Okay, thank you, Mr. George. What about Abdul Qadir? Have you answered?
No, sir, I didn't answer.
Go ahead.
Maybe I think that this because often when my mother cooked me food when I was young, that the same food may be cooked repeatedly, so this can keep a memory in my mind as the food is cooked more than one time. For example, uh,
Okay, go on, Abdul Qadir.
maybe for example like uh,
Okay, Abdul Qadir, if you can't
maybe
remember
like
exactly,
okra.
it's fine. Now, Malak, please, Malak. Oh, Malak was disconnected. Oh, she's here. Malak, please answer this question. Can you hear it? Can you hear me? Oh, maybe she can't hear me at all. Okay, Radwa, can you tell us your answer, please?
Okay. When I just entered like a restaurant, any restaurant or some specific restaurant that has this smell, I just remember those days like when I used to go with my family and when I was young, like maybe 5 or 6 years old, I used to go with them like in south of Sinai or Sharm el Sheikh. So it remembers me with those days.
Yes, so I'm now in Sharm el Sheikh. After a while, I'm going to remember everything and during this vacation.
I'm
Okay,
inviting you.
yeah, thank you so much. You're great. Who else would like to speak? I don't know who didn't speak, so if you didn't, please feel free to speak now.
I think Haya,
Haya was the first one to speak.
really, so I forgot.
Okay, let's move to a new question. That's a really great question. Now, guys, imagine that you have the ability to edit your memories. So you go back in time, you choose one memory that wasn't good, and you change it to make it a better one. Or you may have the ability to remove one memory as if it It had never happened. Can you please tell us what are you going to remove? What are you going to erase? What are you going to change? And why you're going to do this? So that's an amazing question for a discussion. So who would like to start? I would like to listen to Captain Noor first. Okay, Noor.
Mhm. Okay. I'm gonna raise the second when I back from Saudi Arabia alone. Everything after that became more harder.
So tell us, are you going to remove this memory from your mind or you're going to
Yeah.
change it?
I am gonna change it, and when I back, inshallah, I will replace.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What about Johanna? Tell me, Johanna.
Yes. I don't know. I'm still thinking.
I'm going to share the question with you guys so that you remember what is this. Yes, Johanna, tell me your answer, please.
I am still remembering and thinking.
Okay, we choose someone else. We can go for George. Which memory are you going to edit, George, or you're going to remove? You don't want to remember this anymore.
I'm thinking like a hal.
Okay, now let's listen to Abdul Qadir.
Actually, it is one thing, but it's like a type of private.
Sorry, type of?
Huh?
Sorry, could you please repeat this type of what?
But it's a kind of private thing.
Something private.
Only one thing.
Okay, tell us something which is not private, my friend.
Actually,
We don't want to know your secrets.
There is nothing other than this.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Abdul Qadir. Haya.
Any memory that I heard that someone is dead, anything like that.
Are you going to change or remove?
Remove anything. I want to remove anything. An accident, something bad happened.
Great, Ziad.
Yeah, when I was new to Egypt, so I like didn't know the way they talked, or their usual stuff. I was used to Saudi Arabia because I lived there. I lived there most of my life, and I used to get a lot of bullying, making fun of me. So I would rather erase these memories just because they are my friends now.
Alhamdulillah.
But I still hate them a little bit, so I want to erase this memory so I can remove the hatred.
Okay.
And about editing a memory, I would rather actually keep the money instead of buying something that I want to buy. My father told me, like he made me decide to buy this or to keep the money. I'd rather just keep it because it's useless now.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ziad. Johanna, George, who's ready? Malak. I don't know if you can hear us, Malak, or not.
Yeah, I'm here. I hear you. Okay. Okay, I would remove the day that my friend did, or my best friend. Okay, I think it's the worst day in my life, so I would remove it.
Your friend died. Okay, we wish that you could forget this. Okay. Okay, now let's see what else do we have. Here is a new question. Oh, we didn't listen to Radwa.
You don't have to, by the way.
No.
Okay. The one that I want to forget, like the death of my uncles, because they died within 10 days. So it was really bad days for me. The one I just want to edit is that I asked my father to join the Faculty of Arts, and he refused. And he insisted on joining the Faculty of Commerce. So I just want to edit this one and make him accept this wish for me. The one that I like to make it vivid. My days, like the days I used to spend with my family when I was young, because we were not married, we don't have anything to care for, so we really enjoyed these times. So these ones I just want to be vivid. So what about you? We didn't listen to you.
Which question?
Wish you recovery soon, Mr.
Yes, he is. I think he's tired.
Yes, thank you so much, Noor and Radu. I lost my voice and while I was in a sea voyage 2 days ago, on Friday, yes. I swallowed too much salty water and I was seasick most of the time. So I lost my voice. But anyway, I'm better today. Alhamdulillah. Which question would you like to ask me, Radwa?
So what memories that you want to edit or remove or make it vivid?
That's really a very difficult question because of 2 reasons. First reason is that my memory is bad, so I don't really remember. The second thing, that I don't think that something happened and I consider it as a bad thing, because all what we go through is all the situations that we go through are great and they are destined by Allah, so they were never bad. And we expected worse things to happen, and these were good enough for us. So I'm not going to change anything. However, one of my friends asked me a question yesterday saying, if you went back 10 years in time, what would you change? I guess that this is a similar question to your question. And I said that if I went back 10 years in time, I wouldn't leave Saudi, because I was in Saudi and I left it. I went back to Egypt. But if I had the chance to go back in time, I would never leave. I would go on there working because the work environment there is better than here.
Yes, actually, yes. But
Okay.
I like your answer. It's a diplomatic answer for not answering.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
No, it's an answer.
Good.
It's an
No,
answer.
it's an answer for not answering, but it's okay.
I told you, I gave you 2 options. I said I accept everything that happened and I don't want to change anything. But I said, if you'd like me to choose one, this is the one that I'm going to choose. So I answered both answers.
Okay.
Stay focused.
I am.
You're not.
Wallahi,
Okay,
I
now
am.
I'd like to listen to my friend Johanna. Johanna, Habibi, please answer.
Once I was playing a football match. By wrong, I scored an own goal to my team. I wish to edit it and not to.
What happened when you scored a goal in your team? What happened?
We lost.
Was it an important match?
Yes.
Were they angry with you? Did they shout?
Yes.
Oh,
You better thank God that I'm not the goalkeeper.
Johanna, you know that Ziad is a goalkeeper? You have to
No.
ask him to help you. Ziad is a good goalkeeper. Okay, now, George, it's your turn. Please answer.
Yes,
Answer, please.
I have seen the Johanna head.
The same thing?
Yes,
You played and you scored a goal in your team?
yes.
MashaAllah, you're great defenders, my friend. My friends, George and Johanna. Okay. Does Yusuf play with you, Johanna? Because we lost him.
Yes.
Did he score a goal in himself in his team as well?
Yes.
Oh, MashaAllah. You're the best three players in the whole world. Okay, so now we would like Noor. Noor,
Yes.
you can hear me. Okay, so Noor, please tell us how was the rooms? How were the rooms that you went to today? Just tell me what happened in the rooms.
Okay. Could
Guys,
you
now
share
we're doing
the question as I didn't hear.
okay. Now my
My
question is,
net disconnected. Sorry.
my question is, all the people in the Zoom today said that
Okay.
they have good memory, except from Radwa, Noor, I guess Johanna and I. 4 people said that they have bad memory. Now I'm going to ask all the people with good sharp memory to tell me what other people said in the rooms. Abdul Qadir, I know that you have a good memory. Tell me one thing about one of your roommates that you knew today.
Again? Again?
Tell me one thing about one of your roommates.
Okay.
Something happened to you.
I remember one day his phone in me or Abdul Qadir.
It's now Abdul Qadir, but if you would like to speak, you can speak.
Yeah, I remember Ziad when he said that he forget his phone in Uber. So when she said she lost or she forgot his son in the car.
Yes, I do remember this as well.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, Abdul Qadir, can you recall one thing that was said by one of your friends?
That I'm trying to remember that once I think Miss Radwa said something. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, and you said that you have a good memory. Radwa has just said that some minutes ago. Okay, Haya.
Yes.
Tell me, Haya.
About what happened in the rooms?
Yes, tell me at least one thing.
Mrs. Noor said that it has a good time when she spent in Saudi Arabia and the worst when she came back to Egypt.
Yes, is this true, Noor?
Yeah.
I remember when Dad lost his phone in Uber.
What happened? Tell me.
When he lost his phone in Uber and then he brought it back. That's what he said.
Okay, thank you so much. What about Johanna? Tell me what happened to your friends.
I have another thing.
Tell me.
when Mrs. Noor said that she forgot her mobile phone on the cafe. And then after she went home, she remembered that she forgot it. And then when she went back to the cafe, she didn't find the mobile phone.
Hmm, that's really sad. Okay, Johanna, what do you remember about your friends?
When I was in the room with Miss Rotwa, she said that lost her son or forgot it. I don't remember. Once ago.
Okay, but that wasn't that was said in the main room, I guess, or in the room, or in the breakout room. It's fine. It's as long as you remember, this is great. Now, what about George? What do you remember, George, about your friends? Are you here, George? Okay, let's listen to Ziad.
I can
Yes,
I
I'm
can
here.
add.
Okay, okay, George can speak.
Abdullah said everything.
Who said everything? Abdul Qadir?
Mm.
Oh, he has a sharp memory. Okay, so Noor, you were speaking. Tell me, what would you like to say? Noor, we can't hear you, Noor. Okay, Ziad can speak. Then Noor can come back.
Yeah,
when
Haya said
when
that she was so happy when her exam is cancelled.
Haya went to an exam which was cancelled. Okay, Ziad.
Hello.
when Mrs. Rodo forgot her son in the car.
Everyone is using
I
your.
think Miss Rotwa once said when we were in her room that when she was in KG1, I think, and her sister was in KG2. But I didn't understand much. But what I remember is that when she came in a car with, I don't know, with an unknown one or something like that, she accidentally met one of the neighbors that took her to home. I think. Is
Yes,
this
correct.
true?
This is true, yes.
Okay, mashallah, Mr. Abdul Qadir. That was a nice thing. We didn't ask Malak because she wasn't here. Malak, have you ever forgotten something important, and how did this affect you? Like an
Okay.
important a
One
key
time,
or file or money.
yeah, one time I forgot my mobile phone in the toilet in Cairo Festival City, but I find it now. But I was so afraid. I was so scared. So I don't remember anything else.
Okay, this is really great. How did you find it? Was it with the worker, or you found it in the toilet itself?
I found it in the toilet. No one take it. So alhamdulillah, I found it in.
Alhamdulillah, you're lucky. You're a lucky person. Great. Okay. So who else here? Radwa, can you tell me one thing mentioned by others that you still remember?
I guess it was Abdul Qadir. He was lost and he could go back home alone when he was 7, I think. Am I correct, Abdul Qadir?
Yeah, this is true.
Yes, and also Ziad, he lost his mobile. He forgot his mobile.
No, the key.
The key? Okay, never mind.
No, I lost my phone in Uber.
Yes, you lost it. You don't forget it. You lost it.
Yeah,
Same
it was
idea,
stolen.
Ziad.
I
The
guess
same
it's
idea.
the same. If you lost your mobile in Uber, or if you left your mobile in Uber, you forgot your mobile in Uber. I guess it may be the same. There is no big difference between such things. Okay, so here we came to the end of the session. Thank you so much. It was good to try to recall some past memories. Thank you so much for your great efforts, my friends. And do not forget your speaking partner. Please, Radwa, make sure that these guys, please speak together. Ms. Radwa will send you the schedule again. I would like every two people to speak together. You can speak about whatever you would like to speak about. It's up to you. You can choose your partner, or Mrs. Radwa is going to have a schedule for this. You just send voice notes to your friends, no type, just send voice notes telling about whatever you would like to say. Okay, thank you so much, and see you inshallah next Tuesday.
Yes.
Bye.
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 Bye.